Hi, it's Graham Frame here. Are you marketing online and doing what the other people are doing? Posting to Facebook groups, sending out solo ads, and not having success? You know, the reason you're not having success is because you're doing what everybody else is doing. 97% of people online fail. I don't care what they tell you. Most people marketing online are not making any money at all. Those that are making money are making very little, unless they're in that top 3%. And those top 3% of people are making 97% of the income that is being generated online. I know, I've been marketing online since 1998, and I've done very well, thank you. So I want to just give you a few pointers about what you can do that's different. It's not always easy. The easy way is to follow the crowd. But is that what you want? Or do you want success? I'm going to run through a few things now about Facebook marketing that may open your eyes to a few differences. So with that in mind, I hope that this will help you, no matter what you're promoting. And if you've got any questions, as always, you can get back to me and I'll do what I can to help you. God bless. Okay, so most of you will be able to recognize what we have here. It's a Facebook page. Why should we think about marketing online through Facebook? Well, very simply, you want to be where the people are, and there are more people on Facebook than literally anywhere else on the internet. There are possible exceptions to that at certain times of the day, but in general, there are billions of people on Facebook that are potentially there as clients. So where to start? Well, first of all, Facebook have now introduced graph search, and if you've not got that yet, then get onto Facebook and apply for it. It's, I think, available in all countries now. But if it's not available in your country, they'll put you on a waiting list and you'll be one of the first to get it. And that will give you a dashboard in Facebook that looks something like the one you're looking at here. And if you click on the Home tab, that'll bring you, if you like, to the area of Facebook where you can do searches, make posts, do whatever you want. It's your control center. So, what are most people doing when they are online and marketing? Most people find groups, and you can see that I've got groups galore. Just have a look. They'll come up. I've got pages and pages of groups that are available for me to post to. So what would be the purpose of posting to all those groups like most people do? Well, most people post to these groups in the expectation that people are going to click on their link and buy something from them. And let me tell you now that that's not going to happen. If it does happen, it'll be perhaps 1 in 10,000 posts that you make. So you've got to do an awful lot of work to get a sale. And it's probably worse than I'm quoting at 1 in 10,000. So how do you make sales? How do you get people from Facebook to be interested? Well, first of all, let me say that posting to groups on Facebook is not useless, but it's not going to get you sales. What it will do, it will help your branding so that people get to know your name, get to see you, a bit like Coca-Cola advertising on the Super Bowl. They know that they're not going to get direct sales from that, but it helps people recognize their brand. And that really is the value of posting to groups on Facebook. There are lots of ways of doing it. Most of the people online will be using automatic posters. So what does that tell you? If you've been listening to me, it'll tell you that that's not the best way of doing it. It's the easy way of doing it. But you can use them if you want. Hootsuite is a good one. You can enter all your groups into Hootsuite, put your little message up, click the switch, and it'll post to all those groups for you. And you'll never see those groups, you'll never know who's in them, you'll never know what's going on in them, and you'll see that there are a lot of posts in a group that will be done that way. If we pick just one at random, network marketing, Hootsuite, Hootsuite, Hootsuite. Okay, is this telling you something? This is telling you, it should be, Hootsuite, that this is what most people are doing, and this is why most people are failing. Okay, there's one now been posted by mobile, that's a bit different. Some people are posting directly, but you'll see that an awful lot are posted using Hootsuite, Hootsuite, or a similar posting. There are a lot of them, but Hootsuite's probably the most popular. A similar system that will. Now, in fact, I actually use Hootsuite myself. But what I do is I have several Facebook accounts. I know that that's strictly speaking against Facebook rules, but I have several Facebook accounts. One of them I use with Hootsuite, and I post to groups using Hootsuite from that account. And I post to probably a couple of hundred groups 2 or 3 times a day using Hootsuite for that. Do I expect sales from it? No, I don't. But it does get my name in front of people. 1 or 2 people see my name, and you'll start to see gradually that people will recognize your name. But it's a long process, and it's not something that you should be concentrating on if you're trying to make money now. It's just an additional string to your bow, where people may start seeing you and may start thinking, well, this person's posting a lot, I wonder what they're doing, and they'll get in touch with you and they'll say, hi, what are you doing? Most of the time it'll be because they want to pitch you on whatever it is they're trying to sell. That's fine. You can speak to them, you can be in contact with them, they'll open the dialogue. And don't push your opportunity down their throat. Don't push what you're trying to sell down their throat. Find out what it is they want. And gradually they'll come round to asking you what you're doing. And then you can say, well, I just help people make money online. So what are you doing and how are you doing it? And put it back to them. Don't push them. Don't force them. Be interested in them. How much success they're having. What they're doing. But as I said, that's a long process, and it's going to take a while before people start seeing your posts enough to bother about checking you out and seeing what's going on. You'll get 1 or 2 people that'll come to you, but generally speaking, that's going to take you quite a long time. So where is the gold to be found on Facebook? Well, once again, let's go to a group. There's a group here, okay. Now if you click on the About tab, it'll tell you something about this group. There are 24,933 members in this group. 25,000 people almost that are interested in making money online. Will they all be active in this group? No, some of them will have joined the group, been posting to it for 2 or 3 months using Hootsuite or something similar, not made any sales and given up. But there will be a lot of people in this group that are interested in making money online. And from statistics you know that 97% of them aren't making anything. They're failing. And so you can help them. And it shows you them, and you can see more. You click on see more, and it gives you a little bit about them. Now, you can go through these and you can look for them and see where people are from. Sometimes it'll come up here, depends on how much information they're sharing. Sometimes you won't see very much. And then you can find people that you're perhaps interested in so that you can open a dialogue with them. So who should you be interested in? Well, a good thing to do is to search for people locally. And how do you do that? Well, if we take this group, for example, you might be in Texas, perhaps. So if you had something like members of I can make money online living in Texas. Okay? And this is the great thing about Facebook graphic search. You may want to narrow it down. You may live in Houston. You may want to see who's in Houston. I mean, there's loads and loads of people here. Austin, San Antonio, Fort Worth. Let's suppose you lived in Fort Worth. Click on there. Okay, 3 people that are living in Fort Worth that are in this group. Perhaps they're worth looking at. This guy is in EXP Body that sells nutritional products and things, diet aids and stuff. We can't see from here exactly what this chap's in or what this guy's in. But if you click on there and you click on about him, you'll see how much information he's divulging. It looks like he's married. It doesn't give his age. It doesn't give an awful lot of information about him. But you can sometimes pick up things from the photos that he's sharing. Looks like maybe he's got kids. Maybe a couple of kids. See who his friends are. You might have mutual friends in there. See what music he likes. If you're into this type of music, you can get in touch with him and say, oh look, I see you're interested in, you like Erica Flowers. I mean, personally I don't know who Erica Flowers is, but if you did, you could say, okay, I see you're interested in Erica Flowers. I think she's great too. What do you like about her most? And open the dialogue with something like that. Something that they're not used to getting, rather than hi, and that's it. Or hi, how are you? People don't want to be pestered. They don't want to have to spend time finding out what you want. Tell them what you're about. So this guy likes the Bible. I see you have the Bible as one of your favourite books. I think it's a great book too. I think it's one of the greatest personal development books ever written. What are your favourite passages from the Bible? How do they inspire you? I love to talk to people that share my interest in the Bible and the Scriptures. You know, you could open a dialogue something like that. Events. Perhaps tell you what he's interested in. You can see the other groups he's in. You may even want to join them. But I'll tell you now that joining a lot of groups is not the answer to making a lot of sales. It's better to be very active in 10 groups than to be posting automatically to 300 groups a day, and 300 is the maximum that you can join from any one account in Facebook. So that's one of these people that you found through doing your search. And they live locally. You can say, you know, you live locally. Maybe we could meet up for a coffee sometime once you get to know the person a little bit more. You don't want to be pushing yourself on them too early. But as you generate this, you know, you can talk about this type of thing. So That's what you want to do. You want to be opening dialogues with people. It's not the easy way of posting to 300 groups using Hootsuite with your affiliate link, but it's the way of getting to know people, getting to start building that like and trust. And once you have that established, people are more likely to join the opportunity that you're presenting, or be open to the possibility of buying the product that you're offering, which can solve some of their problems. And if you don't know about solving people's problems in sales, then go through some of my earlier courses on how we should generate sales online. Some of the earlier parts of this course. So in a nutshell, that's it. Facebook is about meeting people. It's about finding people that you can connect with. It's about using the tools in Facebook to find people that have similar interests, connect with those people with similar interests. If they like motorbikes, talk to them about motorbikes if you're interested in motorbikes. If they like sailing, talk to them about sailing. If they've got kids that are the same age as your kids, talk to them about the problems of bringing up kids. Generate interest. Do not simply open up with, "Hi, I see you're marketing online. I love to connect with people that market online." It's boring, it's what everybody's doing, and it's why everybody's failing. Get in touch with them, say, "Hey, I see you're interested in this type of music. I love it too. What do you find most in..." Talk to them about something that interests them. The online marketing bit will come later. Once you've built that trust and you've started to establish some sort of rapport. So that's what I want to talk to you about on Facebook. Okay, I know the quality of that last video wasn't great. Some of the sound didn't link up with the pictures as it should, but I hope it's given you some idea. If you go about this in the right way and open 10 new contacts a day, make that your goal, to connect with 10 new people every day. That's 70 people in a week. Almost 300 people in a month. If you do that, I can guarantee that over a period of time you'll be talking to people specifically and presenting your opportunity to them on a regular basis. If you can present your opportunity one-on-one with somebody that's interested in it and knows you, on a daily basis, that's just one a day out of those 10 a day that you find, 30 presentations a month, I will guarantee that as you get used to doing this, you will close 10 to 15 sales or even more from those presentations. So what would 15, 10, 20 sales per month do to your business? It's up to you. You've got to make the effort and stop doing what 97% are doing and do what the 3% are doing. Okay? God bless.